Hey everybody, Nick here, and I just want to give you a quick update on day 5 of my Z Hunter situation. As many of you may recall, when I set up Patreon, put the unfortunate thing where if I reach $1,000 a month in support, which is spectacular, but I never expected to happen, I would EDC the Z Hunter for a week. It's day 5 now. I've made some modifications that help. Moving to a compound grind gives me more sharpened edge. It won't hold it for long, but it's definitely there. I added a sharpening choil with a cutoff wheel for a Dremel. I mean, I've made some progress here. Maybe my biggest sign of progress actually comes in the public shame department. Turns out that I have a vest, just like a little insulated vest, given that it's cold in Michigan, that actually goes a little bit lower. And so when I'm wearing the vest, only this much of the pocket clip sticks out. So it's not apparent that I have this neon green skull corncob thing in my pocket. And so just for a moment, I feel like I might be a respectable member of society. But then I reach for my knife, and at first the problem is I normally carry on my right side because I am right-handed. But this guy you have to carry on the left side because it's left side tip down only to keep this blade safe. And unfortunately, so every time I reach for a knife, first I pat my pocket, I think, oh God, where's my knife? Where's my knife? And then even worse, I remember where my knife is, and it turns out that it's this. And so I take it out and I cut it with it, and I realize that it's already dull. And I move on with my life. I have to go shopping this little guy again. 2 more days. But there are some signs of hope on the horizon, namely the fact that in 2 days I need to no longer carry this, which is just, it's keeping me going. There is light at the end of the tunnel, although I'm slightly afraid that light's going to turn out to be neon green, and it is definitely giving me perspective. You know, there are knives that I've complained about left and right, like Aus 8 steel is not a great steel, but by God, I would give money right now for this to be an Aus 8 steel, because then it would at least be more usable. You know, what was it? The difference in Cedric 8's cut test between like 60 and between 5 or 6 or whatever this turned out to. Oy, oy, oy. But there are some other spots of hope as well. A couple of loans have actually come in that I'm not allowed to carry any knives right now, but I've been carrying something big and ridiculous in my pocket already, and so I've gotten used to big and ridiculous. So what could I carry possibly that's big and ridiculous and can compete with this? Well, it turns out that there is in fact an option. And that's this little guy right here. This little guy. This is the Cold Steel 4 Max. It's such a ridiculous knife. Seriously, size comparison right here. Spyderco Delica. That's right, you could fit a Spyderco Delica inside the handle of the 4 Max. This is a knife that is actually reasonably, like, you can cut with this. And I don't think it's going to be a terrible choice, but it's just so big. I took this guy out and I showed the fiance, and she said, holy crap, that's a big one. And indeed it is. So I'm looking really forward to trying this guy because holy crap is this ridiculous. And I think it should make for some fun. But I am going to treat it seriously because it is a serious knife. The other thing that's even more exciting to me, I have been, dealing with this. And so I felt like my EDC is just not right. Like I normally try and comport myself with some everyday carry style. And so really the watch for me has been that's not controlled. That's not I can do whatever I'd like in the watch department. So the Omega Planet Oceans have been getting some time. But my buddy Jim has had sympathy for my Z hunting issues and actually has loaned me something very special. When I was actually about to buy the Planet Ocean here, it was between this and one other watch. Oh, hold on, that's going to drive some people crazy. It was either the Omega Planet Ocean or the Omega Seamaster 300. They have some differences there, but my buddy Jim actually made the other choice. He decided he was going to go with the 300, and he decided, because he is a gem of a human being, that he was going to loan one my way. So that's right. Very seldom in life do you get to see what life would have been like the other way. Well, this time I do. And so I get to actually try the Seamaster 300 as well as your Planet Ocean right here. And that's really excellent. Oh, God, that's dirty. But anyways, so I've been wearing this today, and that's been really taking the sting off of the Z Hunter. Same movement, actually. Actually, not the exact same, but a similar movement to the Planet Ocean, same master chronometer, same adjustable bracelet. Oh, man, do I love the bracelet. So I'm going to be doing a review of this guy here coming up one of these days, but for the moment, I'm just enjoying it, and it definitely... it's making me feel a little bit more right, so I'm at least pretentious in one area of my everyday carry. So thank you very much for that, Jim. But, yeah, so anyways, those are some lights at the end of the tunnel, but mostly it's just the fact that there are 2 days left here. It's perspective, that's for damn sure. So anyways, hope this has been interesting to you, that you have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of the day. Thank you very, very much to my wonderful viewer who sent this along, whose name I've forgotten. I feel like a jackass. And thank you very much to my buddy Jim for loading this guy along. Keep an eye out for a review. Keep an eye out for a review, and... keep an eye out for more pain and suffering over on the Instagram. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you're carrying something way better than this little guy right here. I'm sorry, Robbie, but just know. Bye now. Okay, I'm sorry, one more thing. False stop. I've been suffering a little bit, and so I thought to myself, how can I make the world suffer with me? Misery loves company. There's really only one other way to make somebody suffer equivalently, and that is to make them listen to my voice. And so, as a result, I am going to make the world suffer by releasing a brand new video every day until Christmas Day. So you'll get one tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, etc., all the way through next Monday, Christmas Day, here in the US of A. And you'll be getting some great reviews. You'll be getting the EC Zancudo and a Vispa. You'll be getting a best budget knife under $40 video, Spyderco Manix 2, and the Alamic Busker, finally. As soon as I can actually get it back into my pocket. And then on Christmas morning, I have a very special treat for you that I think you'll be looking forward to. So anyways, keep an eye out for a brand new video every morning between now and then. Hopefully it makes your the travel that you're doing for the holiday, or just the sitting at home that you're doing for the holiday, just that much more entertaining. Anyways, now, hope you have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, absolutely wonderful rest of the week, and thank you, as always, for your support and for making me suffer in this particular way, particularly to my patrons. Have a good one, everybody. Bye now. For real this time.